theoretical perspectives on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Good morning, everyone. Today I want to explore how different theories of international relations, realism, liberalism, Marxism, and English school, and feminism theory interpret the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Each offers a distinct explanation of the causes, dynamics, and implications of the crisis. By comparing their perspectives on power, politics, international institutions, economic interests, norms of international society, and the role of gender in conflict, we gain a broader understanding of not just this war, but also its global consequences for security and governance. Realist perspectivity, power, politics, and security dilemmas. Realism sees to the conflict primarily as a struggle for power and security. Russia, as a major power, seeks to protect its sphere of influence from Western encroachment, not as westward expansion is perceived as a threat to Russian security, prompting aggressive action. Realists argue that military force is a rational tool for achieving strategic objectives for them. International institutions have a little power in preventing conflict because the international system is inherently anarchic, with states acting in their own self-interest. As a liberal perspective, the role of institution and cooperation. Liberalism, in contrast, focuses on international institutions, democracy, and economic interdependence. From this perspective, Russia's invasion is a violation of Ukraine's sovereignty and the principle of United Nations Charter. Liberals emphasize the role of economic sanctions and diplomatic efforts as tools for deterring aggression. They argue that organizations like the UA, NATO, and UN are key in managing crisis, whether through military aid negotiations or humanitarian support. Unlike realists, liberals believe that cooperation and diplomatic engagement, rather than just power politics, can resolve conflicts in the long run. Marxist perspective, economic interests and class struggles. Marxism interprets conflicts through economic structures, capitalism, and class interests. According to this view, the war is partly about control over Ukraine's natural resources, trade routes, and economic influence. Marxists argue that both Russia and Western powers are pursuing economic domination rather than purely security concerns. They also highlight how the working class suffers the most while political and economic elites benefit from military-industrial profits and geopolitical gains. From Marxist lens, conflict reflects deeper struggles within global capitalism rather than just state-level political decisions. The English school, international society and norms. The English school provides middle ground, considering both power and shared norms in international relations. This perspective raises a fundamental dilemma. Should the international community prioritize stability or punish aggression? The invasion challenges global consensus on state sovereignty and territorial integrity. Despite the House English School emphasizes that states follow common rules, even in conflict. Thus, diplomacy remains a crucial tool in managing crisis and maintaining sense of international order. Feminist perspective, gender, power, and human security. Feminist international relations theory critiques traditional explanations by emphasizing gendered power dynamics and human security. Women and children suffer disproportionately due to displacement, sexual violence, and economic instability. The conflict is often framed through male-dominated perspectives of power, nationalism, and militarism. Feminist scholars argue that women's voices and grassroots activism are essential for conflict resolution but are often ignored in high-level diplomacy. Unlike other theories that focus on states and institutions, feminist international relations places human experience and inequalities at the center of the discussion. Broader implications for global security and governance. By analyzing the Russia-Ukraine war through multiple international relations theories, we gain different insights into why conflicts happen, how global institutions respond, and what future global governance might look like. Realism sees power struggles as inevitable. Liberalism emphasizes institutions. Marxism highlights economic interest in the English school, focuses on norms, and feminism addresses human security and gender dynamics. By integrating these perspectives, we not only understand the conflict itself, but also its broader implications for global stability, governance, and justice. Thank you for your attention.